If I wasn't working at the Central, I'd be getting high, losing my mind. Don't get to see my daughter, then I had to go to court and buy the child support order. See, if it ain't one thing, it'll be another. Gotta learn to take losses when you're living in the gutter. Whew. I'm sliding in the bucket, hope the engine don't blow. It's all a nigga got, and I need it, Lord knows. Closed doors keep slamming in my face, and at the end of the day, it be all about my race. Hard being black in America, they know we qualified. Deep inside, they just scared of us, selling us dreams, selling us lies. Teach us something to vote. Keep saying something, vote. I just threw Obama in the seat just to keep a nigga quiet. God damn. Sometimes I feel like an alien, like I'm the only one that's gonna be brave enough to say this shit. And it could cost me a life. That's how I know I died for something. Cause where I'm from, niggas dying left and right, and 99.9% don't die for nothing. And if it cost me my life, I'm satisfied knowing I died for something. Cause where I'm from, 99.9% don't die for nothing. Niggas living with roaches, man. We trying to make a way. We living with cockroaches. We trying to make a way. We living with cockroaches, Jessica. We trying to make a way. Little Dean, dilly Dean, jelly bean. We trying to make a way. Oh, Lord. Okay, I'm going back in. I'm just another nigga in the hood on the crate, bruh. I do this for y'all. I know these crackers hate us. They don't understand us and probably never will, though. I don't give a damn, motherfucking with the dildo. See how it is, and it don't take for a nigga, cause these crackers still try to make a slave out of nigga. They hate us, niggas. They hate us, nigga. Yet these crackers keep trying to make a slave out of nigga. I pray I'm a nigga that'll make it out. It seems every day I be running out of patience. I thank the Lord every day that he wakes me. Thank him for my baby, cause without her I go crazy. My little Janaya, you know daddy love you. Everything in my power, I would do it for you. Daddy on the ground, baby girl, just know that. I know that if I never had to make it home, I had that Kodak, go that fast like really get addicted. We committing crimes with no pity for the victim. Victim of the system, I'm harassed by the law. Know it's gonna be hard, but I'ma overcome the odds. Living with the hopeless, surviving with the helpless. City for the violence is. Oh, fuck. City for the violence. I got to be careful right here. This is where that fucking incident happened with that copperhead when I was young. I should have gotten bit. Just like I dropped that crossfire gun, it scared me. It scared me because last night I was walking. It was dark, kind of. I'm coming down this path similar to this one. It's actually on this path. It's just further up it, and it's coming down a hill. And I think I stepped on maybe a stick or something. It looked real. I heard something, and then it hit my leg, and it felt like, it looked and felt like a snake had struck me, right? And when that happened, fucking, what in the world? Somebody left a watch and a thing. Must be for me. There ain't nothing in your perception that's not for you, so fuck. You want to charge me for stealing? I served almost 4 years for shit that isn't even crime. I'm done my time. And if they put me back in there, they really ain't doing nothing but taking me home for real. That's my home. I don't want to be in here with these motherfuckers. You start to realize, man, maybe I am institutionalized. Maybe that is my home. Maybe I do belong there. Because when they separate me from there, they can have a better world. Right? That's the way they look. That's the way they see it. But what they don't realize is they're separating the best parts of themselves from reality. Because all of us are positive and negative. Every one of them has thought the same things you've done. They just never had the guts to carry it out. Alright? The ones that had the guts to carry it out are walking with God. They're walking with the power inside of them, not scared of anything that comes upon them. Some of them are scared, right? All of them are, really. But it's what you do with that fear. You either let it own you, or you own it. You either let it rule you, or you rule it. Right? You're going to do either one of them things, I can promise you what it's going to get you. It's going to redline your ass. It's going to break that bitch. Break the skin. To get within. Set the ink. So it's permanent. Go over it all again just to make it hurt a little more. That's a tattooer's motto. I want it to hurt, man. I started the tattooing. They say it's marking up your tempe, putting on graffiti. I say it's exactly why that you are never gonna see me. Oh god damn, these people are so stupid. Yeah, I'm him. Yeah, I'm him. Him that can swallow his pride like I just did. You threw a bomb, but I just adjusted. Bitch! There you go, Lucifer, Satan, society. I ain't talking to myself. I am, but I'm not. I'm above him now, which really means I'm lower than him. Right? I'm the lowest of lows. I'm dirt. Under that, I'm lava, molten lava. I'm iron and nickel or whatever the hell they tell you is in the core. I'm that. I'm that storm within. I'm half of it at least. I'm the best parts of it. What keeps it going. It wouldn't be there without me. And I wouldn't be here without any one of you. So I'm not mad at any particular side. I'm just trying to show you you're wrong. When I speak to the right, like I do, because, you know, I do realize that cops are heroes, but they're also just as much zeros. And it goes the same way. I realize that all the criminals and felons are zeros, but they're also heroes. Okay, because there's things about these things that you don't understand. There's a spiritual battle going on right here on earth, and we're fighting it with our spirit. Our spirit follows us everywhere we go, and all that we perceive, there's good and evil. And the evil's coming at us all the time, and the good is fighting it off. And the good is stronger, just barely, right? There's a slight change in it. That's what gives it polarity. That's how poles work. But they're not opposites. They're not complete opposites like they teach you in school. They're actually twins. Like they're perfectly identical, except then they separate one single, one or 0.0 or 0.1% of itself from it to make it the smallest imaginable increment and separate it and give it to the other one. And what that does is it creates a super strong pull because it knows it's supposed to go together. It's not just opposites. That's how they've understood magnetism to this point, and it's not a wrong way of understanding it. But there is a truth that lies somewhere in the middle, and it's probably why I know it, because I am the middle. The middle son of three last kings in their bloodline, the last three that could carry it on. We are carrying it. The middle one after the third, Robert Lakey, there's your water, Lakey, and your L. So there's a good and a bad, there's a heaven and a hell, there's a as above, so below. L, like Lindsay L, is who helped me find my way back to who I loved and all that, when it was on a digital reality. That's part of a bigger fractal reality and dimensional reality and heaven and hell. And, they're all right here. We just separated by things that we can't see and usually most can't understand. But once you think about it, you realize that you have these keys inside of you. You can understand it. You just got to try and think analytically or imagine it. You got to imaginate. You got to imagine, right? You got an image inside of your head. Bring it to life. You can do it, brother, sister, mother, brother, or daughter, father. There's more than fucking three spirits. That three spirit is holding you back from finding that you're really five. And then really after that, really seven. And then after that, you're 8 and infinite. And then after that, you're wearing the crown forever. Oh, numbers 1 through 9 teach you that. That's why computers recognize nothing bigger than a one-digit number. After one-digit number, there's decimals and digits and code. It knows how to break it back down and tell you what number it really is. It knows how to put a spell on it and show you what you're going to see. But it's not going to let you see what it sees unless you understand it. And when you understand it, you won't need any other understanding. Okay? That's all you need. You need a base. You need a basic-ass understanding of simple-ass fundamental laws, right? And, they're there to protect life. They're there to insure it. It's already been insured. It's why we're still here. It hasn't been accepted in fullness, which is also why we're in the lack of the knowledge. Why, Jesus, that's why Jesus speaks. That's why my people suffer, for a lack of knowledge. And they suffer for a lack of knowledge because they refuse to believe that knowledge is already within them in their Akashic records and the junk DNA. That is their blood. It's my blood, really. That's why VCU, this is the time when y'all, this is another way y'all tried to, that Satan, through y'all, has tried to take me out. I had a twin brother that died at birth, is what they told me. I don't know how much of what they told me is true. It's probably a lie. But I had a twin brother who died at birth, and I almost died at birth. I had to have an emergency C-section. The umbilical cord was wrapped around my neck and choking me. I was blue when they came out. They had to give me CPR and bring me back. What they don't realize right there, that's a resurrection. My first day in, I was born and died on the same day. Mark of a Savior. I was resurrected that same day. The real mark of a Savior, not 3 days later. 3 days later is telling you that 30 years, right? 33 years later, mark of a Savior, he will come back into his knowledge. And he will speak it. And none can dispute it because it's indisputable in every sense of the word. You cannot beat it because it exists in all. There's not a single piece of what's here that's not mine. And I share it with all of you. That time is ending. If I don't start seeing my people, my family in this life, my earthly family, Robert Jackson, the second, Robert Jackson, the third, Gene Jackson, or Gene Singleton Carroll Jackson, Paige Marcy Randolph, Jessica Ann Christine Dean, Mason Hudson, you need to let him out of prison. All my people coming up out of there, bro. All of them. That day when I see all my people come home free, we close government, free. We're not looking at government anymore. We are the government. We the people. If you can't accept that, you will never be one of the people. And it's gonna suck, dude. It's gonna suck. I can speak from walking that path because I'm on it to this minute and second in time. And though time isn't what y'all think it is, and I know that, it has made it hard on me. And I've had the key the whole time, and I know that. I've known that for a while now. I haven't known that the whole time. I have held it, not used it. But it does not mean that I could not. That is patience. That is love. That is courage. That is humbleness. That is will. That is strength. That is faith. In the purest form of any of those words, and so many more. If it has a positive aspect to it at all, that is me. And I'm begging you, whoever sees this, spread it. I mean, it's not about me. It's been about y'all this whole time, and y'all have hated me for it the whole time. I don't understand it. Y'all are the most fucking spoiled, rotten, fucking hard-headed, goddamn children I've ever seen. All the way up to the one that's the oldest here on the planet. Can't accept a fucking gift that's been given time and time again. It's the only reason you're living. And you still persecute me for it in every life. I'm so tired of doing it. Like you wake up and you realize you've had all these lives and remember all these things, and you see the ties in here and you got enough proof to make it real. And you see everybody around you, you know that some of them know and they won't say anything. It's torture. It's torture. I had to go back in here to it right now. Here's my fucking house, 10309, Marymount Drive. A fucking demon mother and a fucking satanic ass father Oh, he thinks he's a Christian and he's the furthest thing from it. Well, he's actually a really strong Christian, but he's just, it puts him so far from God being that way. Right? He could be a strong Muslim and be the same distance from God. He could be a strong Catholic, he could be a strong, whatever religion there is. The stronger you are in it, the further you are from me. I'm not religion, I'm spirituality. Because I'm spirit. I was spirit before I was anything. And the spirit I made it with, when it happened, we created a land of the free. Brought it into reality. Ripped apart. CMP. It's in everything I see.